Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back from the dead. That's right, it's J. Scott Roberson, your crazy uncle, coming at you once again. It's been a long time, I know, but let me go ahead and give you a little insight to your crazy uncle's creative process. It's quite simple. I sit in front of this camera and ramble for a few minutes. If I like the end result, I post it. If I don't, I usually erase it. Thing is, I've actually made over a dozen videos, but I haven't been happy with the end result, so I just haven't posted anything. I know I already look like an asshole. I just don't want to, make myself look like any bigger of an asshole. So I don't try, I try to keep my stuff, to the point. And I do tend to ramble. And speaking of rambling, I've had a hell of a time doing this video. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by saying it's going to be a two-parter where I'm going to be defending Donald Trump and his supporters. Now, this honestly has been a very, very difficult video because it's been a lot of subjects I just seem to jump off a tangent, and before I know it, I'm talking about something I've gotten totally off the point. So that's one of the reasons I want to make a two-part video. Now, the first part, basically I'm going to talk about Donald Trump supporters and then a tweet done by his son, Donald Trump Jr., basically comparing the Syrian immigrants to Skittles. Now, before I get into the Donald Trump supporters, there's something I think we all need to appreciate. Yes, Donald Trump has some supporters that are kind of awful people. You have white supremacists, all sorts of just, crazy religious folks. Who knows, man? Basically, every side has those people that, you don't want to be tied to. You don't want to go out with these people because they make you all look like an asshole. See, thing is, y'all got to realize that they got that on the left too. Hillary Clinton, she got some really crazy supporters too. These like feminazis, social justice warriors, thought police type crazy people who think if you say one ill thing against Islam, you're an Islamophobe and an awful person. Look, both sides have assholes, ladies and gentlemen. Just deal with it. Don't judge everybody by the actions of said assholes. That being said, Donald Trump supporters, they're just fed up with Washington, and they know goddamn well that electing another Clinton is not going to alleviate the problems. Ladies and gentlemen, they are tired of career politicians. Donald Trump offers an alternative. Like it or not, hey, it's something else. Sometimes, actually a lot I don't agree with. But here the past couple weeks, he's done a wonderful job of basically outmaneuvering Clinton because Clinton says some amazingly stupid things, which is going to be the subject of the second video. But getting back to Donald Trump supporters, they're just frustrated. Aren't you? If you really think the government is okay and they're doing a wonderful job, I just want to go ahead and tell you, you're a fucking moron and your pants go on your legs and not your head. Donald Trump supporters are just fed up, frustrated. Your neighbors, they're just tired of political correctness. They're tired of a lot of things, and I'll get into political correctness in a moment. It's the frustration I can understand, and you should all understand it. It's just maybe we should all come together, realize that even though we don't agree on how the problems should be fixed, that there are problems and dialogue needs to be made. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump supporters, most of them are good, frustrated people who are just tired of the status quo in American politics. And that's what Clinton represents, status quo in American politics. And this whole PC police. Now, speaking of the PC police, the second part of this video is the tweet that Donald Trump Sr. made where he compared the Syrian immigrants to Skittles. Now, basically, in this cartoon, well, it's a tweet. Sorry, it wasn't a cartoon. He said that, if 3 of the Skittles and this handful of Skittles could kill you, would you still eat them? And a lot of people are like, oh my God, he's comparing human beings to Skittles. And even the president of the company that makes Skittles said that, their candy, should not be compared to humans. Well, here, let me break it down to you for this. Or like this. All right. You have this 100 people, and you have the possibility that about 3 to 5 of them could do harm to your fellow Americans, people you love, or maybe yourself. Would you still let them in the country? Now, before you sit there and call me an Islamophobe or racist or anything else, let me tell you where I'm coming from. And this kind of goes back to our frustration with the American government argument. Our government does not do things well. If I really felt confident that they would vet these refugees and let them in the country, I wouldn't. I still would feel a little uneasy. I really don't like Islam, folks. It's a very poison religion. I would still be worried, but at least we vetted these people. But the problem is, once again, our government doesn't do things well. We tend to fuck shit up. So we're not going to vet these people well, and there is the potential for bodily harm due to terrorist attacks. Shit, people, we have enough trouble with homegrown terrorists, and now we're going to invite more. It's just not smart. It's not logical. Ladies and gentlemen, the comfortable days are over. It's a time for us to sleep with one eye open and our doors locked. It's not nice, but right now, these are times where nice could get us killed. If our government was more competent, then we could really address the refugee situation. But they're not competent. They do very stupid things. And the comparison Donald Trump Jr. made is very apt. I know you don't like it. I know it's not PC. Well, fuck it. It's true. God damn, it's good to be back. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically part one of my video. Donald Trump supporters, the good majority, are good Americans that are just frustrated with the status quo. And one of the things that I agree with them on is letting in Syrian immigrants. It's very, very stupid. Also, I would suggest some of y'all to check out some other YouTubers, Kraut and T and Sargon of Akkad. I'll put their links in the description. They talk a lot about the Muslim crisis, the Syrian refugee crisis in Europe. So before you sit there and call me a racist Islamophobe, you might want to see what's going on across the Atlantic Ocean with all the countries, Germany in particular, that have been let in a large amount of Muslim immigrants. So y'all take care. It's good to be back. Thank you all for your support. Like my page, subscribe, whatever the fuck. Fight the power, all that fun shit. Just keep it weird, people. Keep it weird.